Welcome back to another episode of Inside Line. Thank you so much for joining us. The new Slide Perfect video that just came out featuring Maximilian Pinaud has every single bit of the sentiment that I feel towards 2021. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I have no idea what's coming up ahead, and I sure as hell am not prepared for it. I've seen plenty of runs on Anaconda, plenty of motherfuckers just absolutely slaying this road, but there's something about Max's interesting style mixed with his sheer terror, and this mic'd up run is more than entertaining. It is actually laugh out loud funny. And apparently it was a part of a bigger edit called the "This Should Have Not Been Filmed" edit. This should have not been filmed. There, I said it. Pandemic stuff out of the way. It's actually quite aptly named, but I can't complain. Go check this out. The dudes have some screws loose to think that they should travel during the pandemic, but they decided to just huck themselves down volcanoes for footage, and it's for your sake. So go watch this footage. They already made it. You can't reprimand them for it after the fact, so you might as well just go and enjoy the footage. Tyler Chainz Hunt comes out swinging in both of these edits, one on S1 helmets and one on NCDH, showing that no matter where he is in North Carolina, he can dominate the roads. Both of these edits bring to the table all of the badassery and big slides that you come to expect without holding a damn thing back. Go check out these videos, S1 helmets, NCDH, right now. This new return edit, going back to Sonora Mountain Pass. I thought I would be sick of this road, man. Seeing the edit come up, I thought, you guys really gonna go back and film a second edit there? But that's not what happened. The last edit was really just the boys getting out there and enjoying the new pavement on the road, kind of refamiliarizing themselves with an old friend. You can tell by the way that they skate that there's still some moments of hesitation. Now, fast forward to this new return video. This is totally different. And it's not just because Jack Boston is behind the lens and in the editing bay on this one. It's because they brought out drones and 360 cameras, and they were confident this time. The whole edit feels completely different. The whole road itself feels a little different, and the way they present it feels different. You know, it's kind of like looking through the different sides of a prism. All jokes aside, guys, this edit is one for the ages. This is gonna be one of those ones like the Burn It Down video that everybody mentions in their top 10, because it really does show them at their best. They know the road, they're confident on the new pavement, they obviously are confident on their hardware. Shit, some of the best stuff out there. They make me jealous with these drone shots. Like, they're simple, right? I've done plenty of drone footage before, but this stuff looks a lot like some of the stuff I've done, but like, better. And it kind of makes me a little jealous, and it kind of irks me, but this is the kind of stuff that motivates me to want to make better content. And what better stuff to watch than something that motivates you to want to go do stuff yourself? So this is getting a round of applause from Inside Line, guys. This is getting a must-watch stamp of approval. Ryan, Liam, Patrick, Tristan, Jake, Tom, Jack, like, what the actual fuck, man? This is, and Cole, like, this team is gonna be, Prism, are you just gonna absorb all of longboarding? I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying, this seems like where you're going. Also, I don't know where this concrete wall is, but fucking sick, dude. Like, you guys just slayed that. I would be so terrified. It's a fucking wall, dude. Clark Patrick. You need to remember the name, because I swear to God they're going to make a movie of this guy one day. You need to follow his Instagram, and if not for anything, but the skate everything adventure lifestyle that this man embodies is precisely the thing that drives me, is precisely the thing that I crave on my feet. I don't know about you guys. If you like skateboarding, this is what you need. This man just jumps off everything, skates everything, grinds everything. He's traveling all around the country, and he does everything with a smile on his face. Clark, I love you so much, dude. You fucking rad. Just go follow Clark. That's gonna be like a hashtag. Hashtag go follow Clark. Don't do it in real life. Don't stalk Clark. He doesn't need that kind of crap. He's kind of like a chill guy. Just follow him on social media. It's fine. That's enough. Cindy Skate has her Instagram popping off with clips of her throwing big slides and laying some juicy thane lines in her wake. She's from Colombia, and I can tell because she just sends it and is absolutely fearless in that effort. I don't know if it's just a girl thing or if it's a Medellin thing, but Chella also is a monster thing destroyer, also throws big slides, And she just put out this video of her making Braffs beg her to chill. And she's just like, nah, I'm gonna skate this shit. Big slides, fast cornering, showing the boys who's boss. And I fucking love it. I'm so here for it. This is sick. Keep it up, girls. Let's go. A photo that really caught my eye recently while I was scrolling my feed, just for the style of it, just the way it was presented, was by Alex Guillermo, and it was of Dana Banks, and it was just an amazing, unique composition that I just wanted to have a space in your mind rent-free like it does in mine. You know, it's cool looking. I like cool shit. Simple as that. Something else that caught my eye recently was just how many car commercials are getting filmed with longboarders. Guys, this is fucking awesome. The first one that I saw was the Lexus ad with Josh Newman and a professional driver. And the driver actually raced Josh down the mountain. Josh almost beat him. This was a close race. But on the ride up, they were, talking about skating, and Josh shouted out Asheville. So I appreciate that. I blushed with pride when I saw that on the screen. And this whole commercial was just gnarly. So I heard that Jake got to do a little bit on the filming side of things when it came to filming Josh. That's awesome too. Guys, get out there and make that paper. Go and get longboarding in the public eye like this. This is fucking phenomenal. The other car commercial featured Carla Javier. This one was also a Lexus commercial, so 2 points for Lexus on that one. But this one was a totally different feel. It wasn't a downhill video at all. As a matter of fact, it was one that actually allowed her to show off all of her skill as a dancer and her flow and all of the moves that she has, which was kind of mirrored nicely by the car trying to do those same things. This is an excellent example of longboarding in mainstream media, and I think this will make other longboard dancers and downhill skateboarders prime targets for future ads and commercials. I'm so proud of both of you guys for getting this opportunity and nailing it. You knocked it out of the park, and I couldn't be more proud. WildType FPV. I might just be your biggest fan, to be honest. The footage that you've been putting out recently of these skaters in Arizona is exactly what I want to see. It's exactly the drone footage I've been begging for. Thank you. Thank you for giving this to the community. Thank you for learning how to film a skateboarder with a drone instead of a car. I can be honest when I say I really do believe it is a safer alternative. It is a cooler alternative in terms of the footage that you're going to capture. And it's more challenging for the driver with less risk to both people. So I want more of this. I have a drone in a bag in the back room over there. I'm going to break that out. I'm going to get it fixed. I'm going to try to get it working again. And then I'm going to start filming my friends with my little FPV drone because I want to see more of this. And if I'm not willing to put forth a little bit of effort to make it happen, who am I to ask for it? It needs to be filmed at like 120 frames per second and then played back in slow-mo with some lo-fi beats on it so that way I could just vibe, That's just what I'm getting from this. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need to come to NC. I want to do some work with you, and I want you to teach me how to do some of this shit once travel's all Gucci and everything. But one more thing I wanted to mention to you, WildType. Don't you ever make me watch one of these beautiful videos in 720p again. I don't know what we got to do to get you to upgrade to 1080p or 4K, but I know you're using a GoPro, so let's talk. Let me help you with your export settings or something, dog, because I suffered. The pixels, man. There's so much there to enjoy, and I'm just being restricted, man. I'm just being restricted by 720p, man. What is it, 2006? All right, done. Nah, I'm just kidding. Seriously, this video was fucking sick, and all the other ones I've seen too are awesome, man. I've always wondered what it would be like to have a police officer on the side of the road just running his little radar, trying to catch somebody speeding in a car. And the next thing I know, boom, skateboarder comes vibing past at way above the speed limit. And I just want to see the look on the cop's face and then him scurry to try to go pull the skateboarder over as they're just tucking it out down the road. And I feel like the closest I'm going to get to that vibe is this Spoofing the Camera 2.0 video from Joey Alden down in Cape Town, South Africa. It's kind of a homage to one of the ones that Dhsoty did a while back, Joey is just killing it, mocking down this road. It looks like a crazy wide spot, and I would really love to skate this road. And I would also love to, you know, break the speed limit on camera. Kind of a, yeah, I'd be down for that. So maybe I need to take a trip to South Africa and come check out this road. But yeah, go check out Joey Alden, and also go check out Dhsoty from South Africa. I'll send a link to those guys too. Tons of old videos. He used to be the world champ, man. He's a freaking legend. And now a word from the unofficial sponsor of this video, Shreddy Mike Gloves. These things were sent to me from Jacko, and I couldn't be more grateful. They came at a perfect time when I actually lost my left glove. I was using my right glove and borrowing everybody else's gloves. It was tragic. It really was. And then Jacko wanted me to feature these gloves on Inside Line. I said absolutely. I just needed a set to try them out because I'm not going to bring anything onto the show that I wouldn't use personally myself. And it did not take long for me to fall in love with these things. I wasn't really a big cloth glove guy because they always bled onto my hands. The fabric always ended up leaving all kinds of stains all over the place. And I've been wearing these for the last few weeks now, and I have had no issues with them whatsoever. They're incredibly comfortable. They keep my hands warm, which I didn't think would actually work. I thought if they were cloth, it was going to kind of let all of the warmth out and let all the cold in, but that's not the case at all. They kind of are a lot more durable than I thought they were going to be. I put my hands down all the time, especially toe side, so my right hand's always on the ground. And I touch my fingers because I'm lazy. And you shouldn't, but I do anyway. So, and these things don't have any kind of special Kevlar or anything on the tip of them, but they're holding up really well. It's just good materials. And it's actually really sick looking. They got a little kangaroo joke. It's super dumb. I don't know. But they also, it matches my jacket, like in this picture over here. So, Jack, thank you so much. These are awesome. These are my gloves now. These are the things I skate with all the time. And, yeah, you know, if you guys are interested in getting some of these, you hit up Jacko, hit up Hopkins Skate Shop in Australia. They'll be able to send you a set, man. Top notch. Thanks again, Jack. Wrapping up this episode, we have 2 announcements for you guys. One you were expecting, and the other one you weren't. Congratulations. I just surprised you. First one is the one you've all been waiting for. The announcement of Downhill Dhsoty 2020. God damn 2020, that year sucked. Everything went wrong. We lost friends and family. We lost our lives, our livelihoods. We lost a lot of our ability to do the things that we love. We lost Tepe. You know, there was so much that we were all looking forward to in that year. So many people that I knew that were saying, man, 2020 is going to be our year. I said that shit a bunch of times. And it just decided to freaking roundhouse kick us in the face. So it's really hard for me to look back at that year and pick one person and say, you know what? Cole's videos were the sickest, or Snyder was just on top of his board more than anybody, just doing the nastiest wet slides. And it's like, yes, we could easily pick one person and say that they had objectively the best video or the coolest slides. And without any metrics in terms of racing, it's really hard to pin down who could be conceived to be the best downhill skateboarder of the year. But a different metric that not a lot of people were considering, and something that I took into consideration when making the decision, was who stokes people out the most. And it turns out that it's not just one person. And if you go around and ask most of the people in your community, especially people that have been around for a while, who is it that's making them the most hype on skateboarding right now? I bet you most of them would tell you that it's the Groms in their scene. It's the kids that just came up recently. The people that just started skateboarding this year. The fact that people started skateboarding this year is something that I know stokes me out. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to give Dhsoty for 2020 to every single one of you out there that started skateboarding this year, that bought your first board, that went out and got your first gloves and did your first slides this year. You guys are the real heroes of 2020. You guys are the true downhill skateboarders of the year. And if anybody wants to argue with me about it in the comments, go right ahead. That's fine. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I know a lot of people have favorites that they want to play. But the fact of the matter remains that if you go ask your OGs who's making them the most stoked right now, they're going to say that it's the people that are coming up. It's just the truth. So, to the Groms, to the new kids on the block, to the kids that are hiking up every single slide that they want to throw, thank you. And I appreciate you. And I look forward to shredding with you one day. Let's make 2021 a good one. And how I plan on going about making 2021 a good one for everybody, whether they be the old heads or the young guys, is by my second announcement. And that is that I'm hosting a stand-up slide challenge. That's right. Inside Lines are going to ante up $100 cash for the person who is capable of throwing the world's longest stand-up slide heel side. Come on, guys. That's $100 free. All you got to do is go outside and throw the world's longest stand-up slide. It's not free. Okay, admittedly, it's not free. There's a little bit of effort involved. But this is serious. I'm not joking around. We're going to post the rules down below, and we're going to have them on social media. So here are the basic rules. You must submit video evidence of you performing the slide, as well as clearly defined measurements that can be seen in the video to show how long your slide was. We'll accept measurements in either metric or imperial. We can do conversions. I'm not that stupid. Soft downhill wheels only. That is a requirement. You have to show your wheels before you do the slide and at the end of the slide. I do not want hard wheels. Nothing harder than an 84A wheel, guys. No fucking hard wheel bullshit. Flat out. If you ride hard wheels, that's fine. You can post a video of it. We might show it just for fun. It's not going to be taken in as qualifying for the $100. Guys, this is a real challenge, and it's open to anyone and everyone across the world. If you have somebody that's willing to film you, or if you have the ability to film yourself and to document how long the slide is, and to make it believable, guys, I'm not going to take any bullshit shenanigans, right? I'm putting up $100 here. I want to see a real world record slide. It's going to be unofficial, but it's got to be a world record slide. If you have a method that I can send you the money, I will send it to you if you're the winner, guys. PayPal, Venmo, anything, right? This is money in the pocket, and I know everybody needs a little bit of extra cash right now. While you're out there already throwing some slides, why not try to earn some coin? No water, no rain skating, no wetting the road, anything like that. The road needs to be dry. I want to see some juicy, fat, thane lines. That's not a requirement, but it will help in terms of showing how long your slide is, so I kind of would almost recommend it. And I want to reiterate, this is a stand-up heel side challenge. Your pucks, your gloves, anything else cannot touch the ground. Squat slides will be considered. That technically is a heel side stand-up slide. Also, if you want to do a pindy in that stand-up slide, I'll allow that as well, as long as you initiate the slide from the heel side position. No electric or gas boards. I don't know if anybody would be able to do that, but I think I should just state it just in case. And to level the playing field for anybody who doesn't necessarily have the steepest hills to be able to do this, I am allowing people to do toe-ins and any kind of slingshot or launching device that they may have, as long as it's safe for them to use. That's just because I really want to see somebody be able to hold out the slide, right? This is just to see the maximum ability of what people are capable of doing, and I really want you guys to try. Contact with another skater is prohibited, so you can't have somebody coming in behind you and bump you through your slide or anything like that. I don't know if you'd be able to do that, but again, just putting out a couple of rules to make sure that I cover all my bases. There will also be a $50 consolation prize for the gnarliest falls. So guys, if you go out there and you're hucking it and you eat shit one time and you're done, don't think that you're out of the competition just yet. Don't think that you haven't made any money just yet. Submit your fall. Let us see it. We'll judge it. And if it's the gnarliest fall, we absolutely will send you that $50. So if you end up getting the gnarliest fall and the longest slide, that's $150 in your pocket. Guys, this is cash. I'm not kidding. We can transfer it over to you in another country. I don't care. If you got a bank account, if you got a PayPal, what's good? This is your money right here. You just got to earn it. Go out, do the longest heel side slide, make it a good one, and we'll see you at the bottom. Person got a drone. Person got a drone. Person got a drone. Person got a drone.